visit pianohooks.com for full lessons and the Piano Hooks Patreon page for more advanced tutorials. For now, here's the simple version. For the chorus of Still the One by Shania Twain, we're going to break this down into 4 parts. The starting position for the right hand is going to be near the center of the keyboard on an 88 key keyboard. The center is between a group of 3 black keys and a group of 2 black keys. So this is the center of the keyboard here. The right hand's going to be starting off by playing the white key in between the bottom 2 black keys of a group of 3 black keys here. The left hand is going to locate a group of 2 black keys just below, and then it's going to jump down even lower to find a lower group of 2 black keys. The left hand starts off by playing the top black key of that group of 2 black keys. I'll play part 1 and then we'll break it down. So for part 1, we find our starting positions here. Left hand, top black key of a group of 2 black keys. Right hand, white key in between the bottom 2 black keys of a group of 3 black keys. The left hand goes first, then the right hand. The right hand steps down to this nearest black key. So basically a copy of what the left hand's doing. Steps down to the nearest white key, and then steps down 1 more white key here, and this is where the left hand changes. So to break that down, the right hand started from here and worked its way all the way down to here. So we played 5 keys, and notice it's kind of like a flat plane here, then it climbed up a mountain, and then went back down to the flat planes here. So we have this sort of a shape. Flat, bump up, come down, flat. Okay, so we'll try that again. Left hand goes first, right hand, step down, black key, white key, and then this white key here. Now while we're holding this white key here, the left hand's going to drop down and play the black key that's just in between a group of 3 black keys. It's the middle one here. So let's try that from the beginning. Left hand goes first. We work our way down to here. Hold, and this is where the left hand moves. Now to finish off part 1, we jump back up to that starting key and then step down. Just finishes like that. Let's repeat from the start. Left hand first, right hand, step, 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 hold, step, hold longer, the left hand moves. Right hand jumps up to that starting position and then steps down. For part 2, the left hand's going to go from that middle black key and jump up to play a white key just to the left of a higher group of 3 black keys. So it's a big jump from down here all the way to here. The right hand's going to start off by playing the middle black key of the group of 3 black keys that we were playing close to earlier for the right hand. Part 2 sounds like this. So we find our starting position here. Left hand is playing the white key to the left of a group of 3 black keys, and the right hand is playing the black key in between a group of 3 black keys up here. Left hand goes first, then the right hand goes, steps down to the nearest white key, steps down again, steps down to that black key we played in part 1, steps down to this white key here in between the 2 black keys, and this is where the left hand moves. So notice, in part 1, we played these 5 keys before our left hand moved. Now for part 2, we're playing another set of 5 keys. We're recycling the same 4 that we played in part 1, but in part 2, we went a little bit higher. We added this black key. So let's repeat what we have here. We've got our starting positions. Left hand goes first. Step down, down, step down. Hold a little bit longer, just like in part 1. And then one more step down, hold, while the left hand finds its new position. Okay, let's do that one more time, and we'll find the new left hand position. So left hand first, right hand, step down to a white key, step down to a white key, step down to a black key, step down to a white key, and a hold, while the left hand drops down and plays the top black key of a group of 3 black keys here. And then just to finish off, we go back to the starting key in part 1, step down, and step down to this black key to finish off. So let's repeat what we have here. Left hand goes first, right hand plays 5 descending keys starting on this black key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On 5 here, the left hand drops down to play this top black key of a group of 3 black keys. And then the right hand finishes part 2 almost like it does in part 1, but adds one more key lower. Part 1 ended like this. Part 2 ends like this. And one more time. Left hand first. 5 keys descending. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left hand moves. Right hand jumps up to the white key in between the bottom 2 black keys of a group of 3. Steps down and finishes off on this black key here. What song should I do next? Leave a comment below. Part 3 starts off just like part 1, where the left hand plays the top black key of a group of 2 black keys, and the right hand plays a white key in between the bottom 2 black keys of a group of 3. Part 3 sounds like this. So you'll notice part 3 is very similar to part 1, but a slightly shorter version of it. So the starting position is just like part 1. Left hand goes first, then the right hand plays the 5 key descending pattern here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the left hand moves. So we'll repeat that one more time. Left hand goes first, right hand, white key, black key, white key, hold, step down one white key, and hold longer while the left hand moves. For part 4, the left hand's going to continue holding this middle black key of a group of 3 black keys from part 3. And then the right hand is going to finish off by starting off on the white key just to the left of a group of 3 black keys. So part 4 sounds like this. So for part 4, we want to be continually holding the middle black key of a group of 3 black keys from part 3, but then the right hand jumps up from where we finished off on this white key to the left of 2 black keys, up to the white key that's to the left of 3 black keys. So we're holding this left hand key, the right hand goes up to this white key, and then it skips a white key, and the left hand steps up to the nearest black key. So the left hand was holding from part 3, right hand went to this white key, and when it skips down, the left hand just steps up to the nearest black key. And then to finish off part 4, we jump up to the starting key that we played in part 1 and play it 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. The first time we play it, it's longer. 1, 2, 3. Now that sounds like a weird ending, but the chorus repeats itself. So when we go 1, 2, 3, then the left hand comes back to start part 1 again. So let's repeat part 4. Left hand would have held this middle black key from part 3. The right hand jumps up to play this white key, that's just to the left of 3 black keys, skips down while the left hand steps up, and then jumps up to play the white key in between the bottom 2 black keys of a group of 3 and plays 3 times, like this. Long, short, short. Long, short, short. Take your playing to the next level, become a member at pianohooks.com. And if you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe.